Hey, what's going on, everybody? Bruno Mars Impersonator here, live because you guys asked for it. Literally, I had some of you guys call me, and I heard you, all right? Now, first, look, I have a list of questions over here that people have asked me, and I'm going to make sure I answer every single one of them. A lot of them were kind of the same. A lot of the questions that were so similar that it made me actually want to add a FAQ maybe on my page to answer these frequently asked questions. But these over here kind of have a little bit different a twist to them. Some of them, of course, have been about the new Silk Sonic and the Regal and whatnot. But I try to filter them out to kind of a few questions and make them more relevant so that they're a little bit more organized, I guess. Anyways, okay, so first, someone asked me, and I've got this actually when it first came out. Leave the Door Open. When it first came out, people had asked me if I'm gonna, do a video. What's really hard about doing videos where there's somebody else featuring in is that you're only doing the hook, and it's kind of like a little teaser. So doing like Leave the Door Open is like a little teaser because all you have is Bruno Mars coming in going, I ain't playing no games, every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you're trying to lay me down, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. That you feel the way I feel and you want me like I want you to now, baby. Tell me that you're coming through. And that's it. And then you gotta wait for that other guy. I don't have another guy. And that's very similar to songs like, I'm gonna tell you, Billionaire, right? I can sing that all day, but you need that rapper. I wanna be a billionaire so bad. Buy all of the things I never had. I wanna be on the cover of Forbes magazine, smiling next to Oprah and the Queen. Oh, every time I close my eyes, I see my name in shining lights. Yeah, a different city every night. Oh, I swear, the world better prepare for when I'm a billionaire. And then you want that other guy to come in, and I don't have another guy. Here's another one. Liquor Store Blues, right? Cause my job got me going nowhere, so I ain't got a thing to lose. Take me to a place where I don't care. This is me and my liquor store blues. I don't have a Damian Marley, and I wish I did. Wake Up in the Sky. I drink till I'm drunk. Okay, you guys get the hint, right? Okay, so I want to sing these songs, and I want to put them out there, but if I do, I need somebody else helping me out, and that's kind of the unfortunate part. But guess what? I sang it for you, so there you go, right? All right, so can I sing Leave the Door Open? If you saw this, you guys saw this. I just sang it. Next one. What's the hardest song to sing? There are songs that I don't sing when I get booked in gigs, and I have it on my website. And then there's songs that are just hard to sing. I'm going to give you examples of songs that are not on my set list, and they're just hard to sing, and I'm not there yet. I'm always practicing, waiting to sing these songs, but these are some songs that I don't sing, and then I'll show you why. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Okay, so, and this is, again, serious because I get this all the time. Versace on the Floor. Now, that's a song. Now, number one, if I were to get recommended that song, it's not kind of an appropriate song for me to sing at a birthday, at a corporate event, at a quinceañera, it's not an appropriate song. So I usually don't get that. But it is a song that I wish I could sing, and it's hard. Reason being, because there's just certain notes that I just can't hit yet. Yo, what's up, Alvaro? I see you. And Anne, thank you. Anna. That's a difficult song. Finesse is the same thing too. When that song came out, I wanted to sing it, but there's just certain notes that I just can't hit yet. But I do practice. Let's see if I can give you an example. The way I'm walking with you, I watch your whole room change. And baby, that's what you do. Now my baby don't play. That's the hard part, when you really got to hit it with that, and it's really hard to hit. So I'm still practicing those parts. But I'm singing it for you right now so you can at least hear it. Because I always get, can you sing this? Can you sing this? Can you sing this? I'm singing it for you. There you go. There you go. Songs that I actually sing right now that are still hard to sing, that's what I like. You say you want a good time. Now here I am, baby. Here I am, baby. Talk to me, talk to me. And then it gets to that point where it just gets higher and higher, and it's just really hard to sing. There's another song, If I Knew. The song goes, oh, 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 I was a city boy, riding through dangers where I always run, a boy who had his fun, but I wouldn't have done all the things that I have done if I knew one day you'd come. Now, the reason why that's a hard song to sing is because it's always at this register over here. It's always so it's a hard song to sing. All right, so those are my hard song to sing questions. Do I have a girlfriend? No. Next question. I think I got that question last time, but no. If you look at my Facebook, it says single, right? I guess. Do I have a band? This is a question I get a lot, and I get this question not even from you guys, fans, hooligans, but I get it more from actual musicians, musicians from Las Vegas, musicians from San Diego, musicians from Los Angeles, more in Los Angeles. But they ask me if I want to put a band together. The reason why it's hard for me to put a band together is because it requires a lot of responsibility. It requires a lot of responsibility because I'm going to be the face of it, and I'm going to be the manager. I'm going to be the guy booking it. And that's assuming that I'm not using my agent. If I have my agent, again, I still have to control a lot. And if I want to do this band, I want to make sure it's done right. I know I have the opportunity to book events like in cruises, in casinos, in Las Vegas. But if I'm going to be doing that, I want to make sure that it's going to be done just like as if you're watching a hooligan performance, Bruno Mars on stage, and it's just like him. But the guys that I got to hire have to also have that dedication and also that vision to want to see and put this picture together. It's a really big responsibility, and I really want to do it. I hope that I can do it this year, now that things are opening up. I do want to expand again. I want to do it. I really do want to do it. I mean, I would love to even have a Silk Sonic band. That'd be awesome. I just need people to kind of help me out here because it's a lot of responsibility. So do I have a band? No, I don't have a band yet, but trust me, I can put a band together really quick. Another question. All right. How is it like being a Bruno Mars impersonator? This is a question I get again a lot of times. How is it like? There's pros and cons. I mention the pros a lot, and I always talk about the cons. I'm going to tell you some of the cons. Look, my name is Johnny Rico. I'm a Bruno Mars lookalike, and I'm an impersonator. When I'm out at a restaurant and going to the restroom and I have someone following me and wanting to take a picture, that's creepy, right? If I'm out with my son at the beach and we're just having our own little get-together, you have people wanting to bombard you, it gets a little uncomfortable. So that's when it's kind of not a really good time to be a Bruno Mars lookalike. I get this all the time. It gets so much that I prefer ordering online than going out to some of the places like malls or places because I get it so much. And again, I understand that I'm a lookalike and I'm doing this to perform. It's a business. And I'm doing this because I want to do this. But there are cons to it. The cons are, again, I can't do a lot of the things that most people can't do. And I've had people explain this to me. It's almost like an actual celebrity. The actual celebrity is very limited to doing what they can do because they're always going to be bombarded. And it gets really overwhelming. And I can tell you that, honestly, I've experienced that. So the negative, what it's like to be a Bruno Mars lookalike, there are a lot of negative things to it, which is, again, you just lose your privacy. I love my privacy. I try to keep a private life. I don't have a public profile, just me. But to be an impersonator, a lookalike, it's tough. If I'm saying the cons, if there's the pros, I can give you all day of the pros. I get to make you guys happy. I do a lot of videos to people who want for birthdays, for weddings. It makes them happy. To perform in front of people, it makes them happy. Anything I do as a lookalike and an impersonator, it makes them happy, and that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because it makes everybody happy. That's it. So again, there's always pros and cons, and I can go all day with it. All right, but you know what? Before I go into any one of these other things, let me read some of the stuff you guys have written, because again, I'm just going on here. Gorilla. You be banging on my chest, bang, bang, gorilla. Ooh, right? All right. Didn't I sing that song, Alvaro? Didn't I sing that song? I don't know if I have a video if I sing that song. Let's see. All the time going up. Yes, yes, that is a hard song. Yes. I never. Yes, it is a hard song. Yes, that is a hard song. That's a good one. You'll never know. Yes. Okay. Well, I have no other questions, so I'm gonna keep going on. All right, but Alvaro, good point. If you guys don't know too, this is why I like being a Bruno Mars impersonator, is that there's someone here that's actually watching this, that's actually commenting, that's actually a lookalike and actually impersonating him as well. And it's really cool to actually have somebody else that can join you. I mean, if you guys know too, Johnny Matos is another one. There's another guy in Japan, another one in the UK. There's another one in Australia. It's just really cool to kind of be able to have this united group. Again, we're all hooligans, right? We're all on the same team. That's really what it is. Do I speak Spanish? Sí hablo español. Soy Mexican American. Mi papá es de Guadalajara, Jalisco. Mi mamá nació aquí, pero sí hablo español. Lo puedo leer, lo puedo entender, pero a veces es bien difícil hablar. Tengo que pensar mucho. Pero sí hablo en español. Maybe I'll sing a song that's also going to be in Spanish, because I know that Bruno Mars also has a song in Spanish too. Where can I see you perform? Only here, I guess. I mean, if you want to book, you can book. I do live performances actually on stage, so I can do that. Where it's a lit stage, it seems like it's an actual performance. But nothing live yet. Again, my hope is actually to give you guys a band experience and actually make you feel like you're in the presence of Bruno Mars. That's the illusion that I want to create, right? So where can you see me perform? So far, online right now. Everything is still opening up. How much do you charge for a show or for an event? This is a question I get all the time too. Again, it's a very easy question to ask. How much do I charge, right? Well, where do you live, right? Because I'm in Los Angeles, but I can get someone who is in New York. I can get someone who's just next door to me, and the rates are always going to be different. How much do I charge? Is it a kids event? Because I'm not going to overcharge for a kids event. Is it a corporate event? Or is it something for a web series? Is it something for online? I don't know, but everything has a different rate. So how much do I charge? It depends. It varies. If I were you, contact me, or you can contact my agent, @mirrorimages. Here's another question that I get. How long do I see myself being an impersonator, and does it ever get boring? How long does it ever, do I see myself doing this? I do have goals. I do have things that I want to achieve before I can really want to say, you know what, I'm done. I've reached the peak of what I wanted to. The peak would be a couple things. If I can perform in Vegas, if I could see my name in shining lights, right? If I could perform in Dubai, if I can perform in Macau, I mean, these are places that are huge. If I can perform in these places, I think maybe then I could have that sense of feeling of saying, you know what, I've done it. I've reached where I wanted to reach. Does it ever get boring? No, it doesn't get boring. It's funny. I mean, to me, it's, well, again, I talked to you about the negatives, but it's funny. It's funny because, again, I entertain, and that's what I get to do. Not only that, but even the hunting for certain pieces, right? I mentioned the other video, like these glasses from Uptown Funk. These took me 3 years to try to find. So I'm going to be wearing these all the time, you know? Like, they're just... It's just not costume pieces. They mean more, I guess, because they're hard to find, certain pieces. So being an impersonator, it's fun. That's the best way to put it. What's the hardest part of being a lookalike? I think I mentioned that with the cons. That's the hardest part, is that there's negative things to it. In this year, I'll tell you something. The hardest part of being a Bruno Mars lookalike this year was growing the mustache. You know, because it takes forever for me to grow. But I grew it, and I'm growing it. Why? Because I want to be able to just look like Bruno Mars as much as possible, to even till the most recent, you know. I talk to people about that, about the different looks. When they talk about, let's say, Michael Jackson. You can have a Michael Jackson from the 70s, and you can have a Michael Jackson from the 2000s. He looks different, but there's impersonators for each era of Michael Jackson. Me, I want to impersonate Bruno and look like Bruno, the most recent. And if it takes time to grow that mustache, again, this is why it takes me some time to post content, because I don't want to post content where I'm halfway growing a mustache. All right, so do I play any instruments? I don't play any instruments besides the MIDI keyboard. Now, if you guys don't know what a MIDI keyboard is, it's like a piano that's hooked up to the computer. And you can play any instrument. You can play the drums, doom, 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 doom. You can play any instrument. But you program it on the computer, and you could make it seem like you play all the instruments in the world. But that's like music programming. I don't play any instruments like Bruno does. Again, I wish. All right, I just look like him. I try to sing like him. I try to move like him. Try to dress like him. Playing instruments would be that next level. And again, I'm sure that I can do that. But keep in mind that Bruno's been doing that all his life. I've only been doing this 3 years, going on 4 years. So give me some time. Give me some slack. All right, so here we go. What do you do when you're not being a Bruno Mars lookalike and impersonator? If you guys don't know, or if you haven't heard before, I have a son, so that's my life right there. If you're a parent, you understand that that's your life. And when I'm not doing this, that's my next. Aside from working, aside from church, aside from family, that's it, right? So, and again, I like keeping a private life, but if I'm with my son, I'm with my son. I'm doing everything with him. That's that. Now, I wanted to do this before I go on to any other questions. Are there any questions? Anyone who's watching this right now live, does anyone have any questions? Or maybe want me to try to sing something, because again, singing is the number one thing that I get asked all the time. Can you sing this? Can you sing that? Can you sing that? Anybody. All right, nobody, I guess. You know what? Maybe it's because nobody speaks English. I don't know. That's usually the thing. Usually I get Brazilians. Como va você? Tudo bem? You know? I have to learn. Here's another thing about being a Bruno Mars lookalike and impersonator, is that I get a lot of people from different countries who write to me, and I wish that I could speak the languages. These are the most that I get. Aside from English, Spanish, si hablo español, all right? I wish I could speak Mandarin. That's another one. I wish I could speak Tagalog. I wish I could speak Portuguese. I wish I could speak French. You have no idea of how many people that like Bruno Mars that are from different countries that speak different languages. And I just wish I could just say hi in all of them. Okay, before I go on to any other questions too, I wanted to just say too, If you guys want to book, right now I'm only going to be doing this probably for the next few months before things start opening up. I'm going to be booking less. So if you want to book me as soon as possible. And also, too, because I don't know how long that this mustache is going to be going for, because it does get annoying when you have a face mask. It tickles. I'm just saying. Now, anyways, book me, guys, if you guys want videos, because everyone's always reaching out to me for videos. If you guys want to book, I do have a link on my website. It goes directly to the homepage. There's a booking link. Click that booking link. Just send me the details, and then I'll just go from there. It takes me about 2 or 3 days for me to deliver something. Aside from that, again, it's pretty easy. You guys want me to sing something, I can do that too, as you guys have heard. But again, that's pretty much what it is. Okay, anyways, another question. Where do I get my costumes? Again, getting my costumes, it depends. Like, sometimes you see, Bruno wearing a certain shirt. There's always going to be someone who knows about it. There's certain shirts, like, I'll give you an example. The 24 Karat Magic shirt, I wasn't a fan of Bruno Mars during the time when he was doing the 24 Karat thing to get that shirt. Because when Versace was doing those shirts, they only did a limited quantity, and that was it. So finding that shirt was just impossible. And I'm still trying to find that shirt. If I can find a shirt, then yeah, I would love to wear it. But I don't wear that outfit anymore, because sometimes just wearing certain outfits, especially if you only have one of, or if the quality isn't there, I guess, it could just mess up your shirt, There's a difference between buying a $100 shirt and then a couple $1,000 sew shirt, I guess, But I'd prefer investing in my costumes, because in the long run, they're going to last me a lot longer. There are certain things, again, if you guys want to know, these things I've had since I started doing these, and I still wear these. You guys can get these like on Amazon, I'm sure. Just look for rope chains, maybe 18 inches, 22 inches maybe. The same thing with this. It's just a basic cross, necklace. The one that he wears is like this. It has that reflective look to it. That's, if you want to be specific, his has that reflective look to it. So, and then that chain this is kind of what that chain is. Again, he wears that rope chain. Any rope chain would do. If you want to at least get this thing right here, you can get this again on the website. I don't get the real thing. The reason why I don't get the real thing, because the jewelry pops off sometimes when you're performing. If I'm really moving around, this ring can pop off, and it has popped off. I don't have my bracelet right now, but that's popped off. And the thing is that when you're performing and you're wearing expensive stuff and they pop off, they're prone to getting stolen, and it has. Even my fake stuff has gotten stolen during events. So I just know not to wear the real stuff, at least in performances, because they get stolen. Again, this is another ring that Bruno Mars has. It's a basic ring, You just look for Bruno Mars. Or you can just look for signet rings. This one, and then this is just like a basic ring. I have a couple of other ones in my room, but again, they're simple stuff. Anything else as far as now? Here's another thing too. I can't wear his old stuff anymore. I can't wear the old stuff because he doesn't have a mustache anymore. So if I gotta get more current, I gotta get his more recent stuff. That's where I get my stuff. If you're gonna be getting his stuff, it's probably gonna be either Ricky Regal, Gucci stuff, or I don't know. That's the best I can tell you. All right, can I sing one of his old songs, unreleased ones? I love Dance in the Mirror. Dance in the Mirror. I gotta hear that one again. You know what? Some of the unreleased ones too are harder to sing too, because a lot of people don't request them too, and they're harder for me too because I don't really practice them, because I try to practice the ones that I get booked for. You know what? I think you could help me. 24 karat West over here. So, yeah, it is difficult to get. They don't make them anymore. The 24 karat magic shirt, they don't make anymore. You can't find it. I'll tell you can't find it, you know. But anyways, I just want to make sure that I actually answered the costume question, because I get that again all the time. If there are certain pieces that you're trying to find, I mean, send me a message and I'll help you try to find a message, or try to find the piece of costume. But send me a message and again, I'll try my best. As far as all the questions, again, I don't have any more questions, but can I do one more song? Is there one more song that you guys would want me to do? I don't care. I'll do a song. You know, you were saying Alvaro, Gorilla, right? I did Gorilla. Let's see. What's another one? What's another good one? What's another good one? You know what? The one that I get asked all the time is Locked Out of Heaven. Here's a song. Again, this is a good example. I don't have Locked Out of Heaven in my songs that I sing, because Locked Out of Heaven it's a really, really high song to sing. Oh, Calling All My Lovelies. Oh, that's funny. That's another song too I sing. Let me do this. Okay, I'm back. I need to get some water. Calling All My Lovelies. All right. And Aisha waiting, all Aisha's waiting on me. So while you're contemplating, you play, you're hating, and this is how it's gonna be. I'm calling on my lovelies, 'cause I can't get a hold of you. Since you ain't thinking of me, don't look what you're making me do. Pick up the phone, 'cause all this loving needs a home, yeah. And oh, no, look at what you started, baby. And now, and I'm left here broken hearted, baby. There you go. Billionaire, yeah, again, I get a billionaire all the time. I wanna be a billionaire so bad, buy all of the things I never had. I wanna be on the cover of Forbes magazine, smiling next to Oprah and the Queen. No, every time I close my eyes, I see my name in shining lights. Yeah, a different city every night. Oh, I swear the world better prepare for when I'm a billionaire. I like singing that song again, like I was saying before, but it's just I need that other guy, my Travis McCoy, right, to sing the next part. Have I ever been to a Bruno Mars concert? No, because I can't. I can't because I get anxiety. I can't because it gets overwhelming. The reason why is because I know that when I'm around hooligans, a lot of people want to get pictures because I look like Bruno Mars. Again, I have this experience. I've had it for the past few years. So going to a concert is just not a good idea for me to be around because it gets much. And I've said, I think before I've said that if I were to go to a Bruno Mars concert, you know, I'm going to pay whatever I can to be backstage as close as possible. You know, I prefer just to be away, I guess, from the crowd, because again, it just even being a lookalike in my personal life gets overwhelming, let alone just having to do this, going to concert by myself or even with a group, right? So it's tough. It really is. It sucks because I I've gotten people who asked me to go with them. I've had people to gave me tickets. I've had people. I have people who want me to go. That's the thing. You know I'll tell you something about what I like about hooligans. This is again an aside. What I like about hooligans is that hooligans, at least for me, have done a lot of cool things. They have wanted to do a lot of cool things, and I've said no. Some of the things, I'll give you an example. I remember one time someone saw me eating at a hotel. I was just by myself. And someone said, you know what, it was a guy who came up to me who said, you know what, I'm actually on a business trip right now and I brought my family. I'm not going to be able to be with them, later on tomorrow during the daytime, but I would love for you to be with them. I'll make sure that I take care of your fees for snorkeling, for your food and all that. And I told him, hey, I'm not Bruno Mars. I'm a lookalike. He goes, you know what, I totally understand. If you don't mind, I would love to. And he kept going on. And I'm like, why? Why? What? This guy's just, I don't know. I've had a lot of those experiences. I have had a lot, again, this is the positive experiences, right? I've had a lot of people just do nice things even for me, even though they knew I wasn't Bruno Mars. But again, that gets uncomfortable. Anyways, peace and safety. Thank you very much, man. And for you too. I'm going to tell you why, because I never thought that you would get to a point where you would have to worry about that. You get to a point where you're doing it for fun, and then, you go out and then you start to experience something else. It is something where I've said before, I want to get a bodyguard when I go to certain places, but if I get a bodyguard, then more people are going to think that I'm Bruno Mars, and that's not what I'm trying. Even though that's what I'm trying to do, I'm only doing that for my personal safety as Johnny Rico, not to look more like Bruno Mars. So, again, there's pros and cons to it. Anyways, I've answered you guys' questions. If you guys don't have anything else, I just want to say thank you guys for watching this live video. If I could do more for you guys, send me, songs that you guys want me to sing, because again, I know that songs is the number one thing that I get asked all the time. I don't post much, again, because someone asked me that question. Why don't you post a lot? I don't post much because, again, I don't want you guys to get bored. If I'm posting the same songs all the time, you guys are going to get bored. So, let me space them out. Let me do these videos. I'll sing for you guys live, but, I don't want to be singing, posting up the same stuff and then have you guys being bored. Oh, Chunky. I love Chunky. I don't sing that a lot, but I've sang that a couple of times just because when I did an event, they give you whatever songs, how many you want to perform. I usually do 3 songs, but if the crowd wants more, I'll do Chunky. Chunky, let's see. Where did I start with Chunky? Let's see. Chunky, I'm looking for them girls with the big old hoops that drop it down in Daisy Dukes. Yeah, you're the ones I'm trying to recruit. I'm looking at you, yeah, you, baby. You got what I want. Girl, you got what I need. 37, 27, 42. Ooh, squeeze all of that in my coupe. Girl, I choose you. I love that song. It sounds different when you have the music too. Trust me. I'm over here singing that song a cappella. This guy has like compressions. This guy has so much other stuff. Anyways, have a good day, guys. Have a good night, depending on where you're at. Love you guys. Peace.